Hey guys, it's Troy here, and you know what? It is the DC Pen Show. We got in today, Thursday the 3rd, and I bought the Weekend Trader Pass, so I was able to go downstairs after checking into our room, and we had a meal here at the hotel, then I went and checked out the show. So, this is just my first video, real quick, to show you what I've picked up today. One of the things, that's a little different about DC's show. First of all, the hotel has been renovated. They're done with all the renovations that they had and the problems they had last year. So it does look a whole lot better, and the show hopefully will run a whole lot smoother. New to the show this year as being a sponsor is Gallon Leather. And they gave out some of these tote bags, which is, you can see, it's kind of like a string backpack. So I was able to get one of these today, and included in those backpacks was a little Gallon Leather pen sleeve. So that was a nice little single pen sleeve. So nice little green color, and this will be getting some good use. One of my first purchases here today, I stopped by a table of a guy who I had purchased from at the last pen show I went to in St. Louis. His name is Francis. He's an older gentleman. I'll try to get his picture up here because he allowed me to snap his photo. But he does a lot of vintage pen restorations. And while I was there, I saw 3 pens, well, more than just 3, but 3 that I was interested in purchasing today. And I was able to pick up 3 vintage pens. So here's a nice old Eclipse and a beautiful black chased hard rubber. So that's a really good looking thing. And it's a little different today. I'm actually recording on my laptop. I've never used it to do a recording for a video before. So it's a little different. I'm getting used to it. But it's a nice little lever filler. And a pretty good looking nib. I mean, it should write fairly well. It's got a lot of wear to it, but it is a 14 karat gold nib from Eclipse. All right, another one that I picked up is a really pretty pen, I thought. This is an Eagle. He offered me a fairly good deal on it, and it does have someone's name on it. That doesn't bother me so much, especially for a vintage pen. But it's a vintage Eagle pen, and again, it's got a nice vintage nib on it, another 14 karat gold nib. So I'm looking forward to inking up and playing with that one. And the third vintage pen, and this is the one I think I got the best deal on it, is a Waterman 452. There, right there. 452 in a beautiful pattern. I don't have this pattern. I'm trying to remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I can't remember. But I don't have one in this particular pattern with this nice overlay on this Waterman. And a nice little number 2 nib on it. So those are the bigger purchases that I made. And then Crazy Allen made some crazy offers. Today being day trader day, when a lot of people who come in, they pay extra, and there are people that want to make some deals. He said, "Hey, this whole table, I'm going to make some crazy deals." And so I said, all right, well, I took a look. And there's great big bottles of Quink ink. And I was thinking, I might be interested in some of those, but he might have those later on during the show as well. But while I'm looking at the table, I said, hey, Alan, how much are you asking for these Esterbrook desk pens? I'm talking, I've got a bunch of these in my collection that were used that I paid more than what I paid for a dozen of them. So he offered me, hey, $20. I'll give you a dozen of them, new in box. Okay, fine. So, hey, for $20, I'll take it. The thing is, these are the pens themselves, and they do not come with nibs. So, Esterbrook nibs are readily available. I actually have a bunch of them in my collection. And you can see it's kind of dusty because they've been sitting around for a while in these boxes, probably from the 1940s or so. But all of them are new old stock. So essentially you can just put an Esterbrook nib into these desk pens. And if you've got like an 8-ball or you have a desk holder, then you can use those in it. I literally had an Esterbrook desk set on my desk for years. And I used to keep those inked up, but he gave me a deal on, like I said, for a dozen of them. And he actually had a bunch more after we had made this deal, and I had paid for them. There was some more sitting on the table. He tried to, hey, can I offer you, for another dozen? I don't think there were a dozen of them left. I was like, I think I'm good for now. I'll probably end up giving these away. I don't know as though I'm going to be selling them or anything. But Alan also had some Quink ink. I didn't necessarily want a great big bottle of them, because it would take an awful long time to go through. But these are a couple of colors that I don't have. Washable blue. I think I actually have some washable blue Quink at home, so I think I might have some. But it was like an old bottle. This is like a new old stock bottle that was just kind of sitting there. So I picked up those two. And I think he offered me for $10 a piece. I said, okay, why not? So anyway, those are my first purchases here at the DC Pen Show 2023. I'm here with my wife and my 2 children, and we will be going around. Let's see, we bought tickets for Friday, and I've got the weekend or the day trader or the weekend trader pass. So I've already got tickets for Thursday straight through Sunday. We got my wife some tickets for Friday and Saturday. Look for us around the show. I saw a lot of faces today, probably more faces that I'm used to seeing, but not on the Thursday. So there are a lot more people here on Thursday than I was used to seeing here this early. But I'm looking forward to when they start in full swing tomorrow. Public hours start at noontime on Friday. For weekend traders, they start at, I believe, at like 9 a.m. And all day Saturday, I think the public opens at 10, somewhere in there. So look for us, and we'll get a chance to chat. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. And it's my first video. Who knows if I'm going to have any more. Don't know what else we're going to get, because I didn't come here with any particular agenda or any particular pens on my list that I really wanted to buy. The ones that I bought just happened to be, hey, on the spot. Hey, you know what? I like that. And that, you know what? That's a good deal, because I actually, believe it or not, got a really good deal on these 3 vintage. I was shocked at the price that I got that, especially that $452 for. So I done good. All right, guys. Talk to you later.